Good morning, students. Welcome to your first science class. Today we are starting our first chapter, that is sources of food. In this chapter, you will learn about need for food. हमें खाना क्यों चाहिए? Variety in our food habits. सब लोग अलग अलग प्रकार का खाना क्यों पसंद करते हैं? Sources of food. खाना कहाँ से मिलता है? How living things get food. Living things को खाना कैसे मिलता है? Now look at the given picture and answer the. You served some sweets made of milk and maida, snacks made of rice powder and fruits to the guests at your place. Can you guess which food items were obtained from plants and which were from animals? Now in this picture you can see some variety of food items. In this you can see some sweets are there, fruits are there. Now you have to tell that which things are animal products and which things are plant products. Now first topic of this chapter is need for food, means हमें खाना क्यों चाहिए? All living beings need energy to remain alive and active. We get energy from food. The living cells in our body multiply after getting nourishment from the food we eat. The chemical substances present in the food essential for the body are called nutrients. So, हमें एनर्जी लेने के लिए, हमारी बॉडी को एनर्जी लेने के लिए हमें खाने की आवश्यकता होती है. हमें एनर्जी कहाँ से मिलती है? वी गेट एनर्जी फ्रॉम द फूड. द लिविंग सेल्स, हमारी बॉडी जो एक सेल से बनी होती है वो मल्टीप्लाई होते रहते हैं, जिसके कारण हमारी ग्रोथ होती है और उसके लिए जो नरिशमेंट है, जो पोषण है, वो हमें फूड से मिलता है. The chemical substances present in the food are known as nutrients. इसके बारे में आपने लास्ट ईयर भी पढ़ा था. जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स हैं हमारी बॉडी में वो हैं कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, फैट्स, प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स एंड मिनरल्स. Now underline this line. The chemical substances present in the food essential for the body are called nutrients. Now this is definition of nutrients. Now next page, functions of food. The main functions of food are as follows. Food provides energy to the body for carrying out all life activities. It provides materials for growth and reproduction. It provides materials for the repair of damaged cells and tissues and to replace them. It keeps us healthy and enables us to fight against diseases. So, फूड से हमें क्या क्या मिलता है? एनर्जी मिलती है. फूड में जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स एंड फैट्स, दे प्रोवाइड एनर्जी टू आवर बॉडी, जिससे हम दिन प्रतिदिन के विभिन्न कार्य लाइक दौड़ना, पढ़ना, लिखना और कोई भी काम करना, उस एनर्जी से हमें उसमें सहायक होता है. इट प्रोवाइड्स मटेरियल्स फॉर ग्रोथ एंड रिप्रोडक्शन. हमारी ग्रोथ के लिए, स्पेशली बच्चों की ग्रोथ के लिए उनकी हाइट बढ़ती है, और रिप्रोडक्शन के लिए जो भी मटेरियल्स होते हैं वह हमें फूड से मिलते हैं. सो विच न्यूट्रिएंट्स हेल्प इन ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ आवर बॉडी? दीज आर द प्रोटीन्स. Next, it provides materials for the repair of damaged cells and tissues. These are also done by proteins. It keeps us healthy and enables us to fight against diseases. Now, vitamins and minerals, जो nutrients हैं, वो हमारी बॉडी को हेल्दी रखते हैं और हमारी बॉडी का इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाते हैं. Our next topic is variety in our food habits. Now we eat different types of food. Have you ever noticed what food your friends bring to school? Are they all same as your food? Your food habits are different because you all have different food choices. like people living in different states of the country, they eat different kinds of food. For example, people who live in Punjab, they like to eat roti, dal, saag, sabji, and rice. Right? And people living in South India, their main food is dosa, idli, sambar, etc. So these also depend on many factors like the weather of that place and the food habits of the people living in that area. Now we will do the activity 1. Complete the table in your notebooks by collecting information about what your friends eat at different times of the day. Now you can write here your name, friend's name, and what they eat in their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like one example is given, Umesh eats bread, butter, omelette, and milk in breakfast, dal, rice, and chapati in lunch, and curd, sabji, and prantha in dinner. You can fill all these parts by writing the names of all your friends. What do you observe? Do all your friends eat the same food or different? Why is there a variety? Is it because they belong to different states? Discuss with your friends. Our next topic is food ingredients. The food that we eat at different times of the day differs in taste because it is prepared with different materials. Now, what are these different materials called? Now you can see the new word over here. This is called are the ingredients. The raw materials used to prepare a dish are called ingredients. Underline this. This is your definition of ingredients. Food items may consist of single or many types of ingredients. We get these food ingredients either from plants and from animals. Let us perform an activity to find the ingredients used in making different food items. Now we are doing this activity 2. Now first of all I want to give an example to you. That is a common example when we prepare tea at our home. Now what things we are used to make tea are known as its ingredients. Now when we prepare tea, we are using tea leaves, sugar, water, and milk. So tea leaves, sugar, water, and milk are known as ingredients that are required to prepare tea. Similarly, one example is given here, that is वेजिटेबल बिरयानी. वेजिटेबल बिरयानी को बनाने के लिए कौन सी चीज़ें चाहिए हमें? राइस, पीस, पोटैटोज, carrots, onion, and spices. Now these are the ingredients that are required to prepare the vegetable biryani. Similarly, you have to write down the ingredients that are used to prepare shahi paneer, idli sambar, dhokla, noodles, chicken curry. Now these ingredients you have to write in your book with pencil, that we will discuss in our next class. This is your homework. Next, we are reading about the sources of food. Sources of food means हमें फूड कहाँ से मिलता है, कौन से सोर्सेज हैं जहाँ से हमें फूड मिलता है. Human beings are omnivores. Now omnivores is the word that you have read earlier also. Omnivores कौन से animals होते हैं? Animals feeding both on plants and flesh of other animals, these are known as omnivores. Means animals जो plant products भी खाते हैं और flesh भी खाते हैं, उनको क्या बोलते हैं? Omnivores. People who do not eat meat and eggs are called vegetarians, and people who eat plant food as well as meat and eggs are called as non-vegetarians. Next is plants as source of food. प्लांट से हमें कौन कौन सी चीज़ें मिलती हैं जो हमें हमारा जो फूड बनती हैं. डिफरेंट फूड आइटम्स दैट आर obtained from plants are as follows. First one is cereals. सीरियल्स में क्या आते हैं हमारे? वीट, राइस, मेज, ज्वार, मिलेट, बाजरा आर कॉल्ड सीरियल्स. दे आर सीड्स ऑफ कल्टिवेटेड grass. Being a rich source of carbohydrates, cereals form the staple food of human beings. Staple food means that is the main food of our whole food. नाउ इसमें सीरियल्स में क्या क्या आते हैं हमारे? वीट, गेहूँ, राइस, चावल, मेज़, मक्की, ज्वार एंड मिलेट, दैट इज़ नोन एज बाजरा इन हिंदी. इनको क्या बोला जाता है? सीरियल्स. ओके. एंड जो सीरियल्स होते हैं दे आर रिच सोर्सेज ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. मीन्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स दे प्रोवाइड एनर्जी टू आवर बॉडी. नेक्स्ट, सेकेंड इज आवर pulses. Pulses are also seeds which are rich in proteins. Pulses जिसको दालें भी कहा जाता है, ये these are rich in proteins. हमें बहुत अमाउंट में इनसे प्रोटीन्स मिलते हैं. बंगाल ग्राम, that is चना, ग्रीन ग्राम मूंग, ब्लैक ग्राम उर्द, lentil मसूर, pigeon pea अरहर, बीन्स किडनी, बीन्स राजमा, chickpeas, Kabuli chana and soyabean. These are all examples of commonly used pulses. Some pulses you can see in the picture over here: arhar, masoor and moong. Now next activity is how to prepare sprouts from green gram. That is activity 3. In this you can see we have made some sprouts from the green gram. इसमें हम क्या करते हैं? ग्रीन ग्राम और जो मूंग की दाल होती है उसको रात भर पानी में भिगो कर रखना है. आफ्टर दैट अगले दिन उसको एक मॉइस्ट गीले कपड़े में थोड़ी देर बांध के रखना है 2-3 घंटों के लिए, और उसमें से वाइट स्प्राउट्स बाहर निकल जाएंगे. दीज स्प्राउट्स दीज आर वेरी हेल्दी टू ईट. Our third product that we get from the plants is vegetables. वेजिटेबल प्लांट का कोई भी पार्ट हो सकता है. इट कैन बी रूट वेजिटेबल्स, जिसके एग्जाम्पल हैं रेडिश, कैरेट, टर्निप, स्वीट पोटैटो, बीट रूट. स्टेम वेजिटेबल्स लाइक अंडरग्राउंड स्टेम्स ऑफ पोटैटो, जिंजर, गार्लिक, अनियन, लोटस, यैम एट्सेट्रा. यैम मीन्स जिमीकंद. लीफी वेजिटेबल्स, स्पिनेच जिसको पालक भी कहते हैं, फेनुग्रीक मेथी, lettuce, salad leaves, cabbage, coriander, mint, etc. Flowers as vegetables: cauliflower, broccoli, banana flower, etc. Fruits as vegetable: tomato, brinjal, cucumber, pumpkin, beans, lady's finger. जिसके अंदर भी सीड्स होते हैं कोई भी वेजिटेबल में, वो उसका फ्रूट पार्ट होता है. लाइक टोमेटो, ब्रिंजल, कुकुम्बर, पम्पकिन, बीन्स, लेडीज फिंगर. जब आप इसको कट करते हो तो इन सब के अंदर सीड्स आर प्रेजेंट. सो दीज आर द फ्रूट पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट. नेक्स्ट आर द फ्रूट्स that we get from the plants. Fruits like apple, peach, pear, mango, banana, pineapple, chiku, guava, grapes, orange, papaya, watermelon, lychee, etc. all fruits. You can see some pictures of vegetables and fruits in the side of this chapter. Now next page, next is our oils. Now oil which is used as edible oil is extracted from seeds of mustard, groundnuts, soybean, sesame, sunflower, coconut, etc. Edible oil जो हमारे खाने में काम आता है. edible means that is used for eating. This is used for preparing the vegetable और दाल. और ये किससे मिलता है हमें? from seeds of mustard means सरसों से, groundnut मूंगफली, सोयाबीन, sesame means तिल, सनफ्लावर एंड कोकोनट नारियल. इन सब से हमें ऑयल मिलता है. नेक्स्ट इज द स्पाइसेस. स्पाइसेस मीन्स मसाले. स्पाइसेस में बी ड्राई सीड्स, बर्ड्स, फ्रूट्स और bark of the plant. Some common spices used in India are cumin seeds जिसको जीरा कहते हैं, टर्मरिक हल्दी, कोरिएंडर धनिया, मस्टर्ड सीड्स सरसों, एसोफोएटिडा हींग, cardamom, cinnamon and black pepper. These are all spices. Now you can see some pictures over here. This is cardamom जिसको ग्रीन इलायची भी कहा जाता है, cinnamon दालचीनी, black pepper काली मिर्च. Now these are known as spices. Now spices, these are used to put in our vegetables and dals because these provide flavor to our food. Some spices have medicinal properties also, like turmeric, cloves, etc. Next is the activity 4. This is to prepare a scrapbook for various spices used in cooking. Find out their common names, list the uses for each and write their medicinal importance if any. Next is the sugar. Sugar is obtained from sugarcane, गन्ने से मिलता है, and beetroot plants. Next, tea and coffee. Tea is obtained by drying tea leaves. Coffee and cocoa powder are prepared from dried seeds of coffee and cocoa plants respectively. You can see the picture over here. This is a tea plant and this is a coffee plant. Now all these things which we have read till now, these materials we are getting from plants. Now next topic is animals as sources of food. We get many food items from animals as follows. First one, meat. हमें एनिमल से क्या क्या खाने की वस्तुएं मिलती हैं. पहला क्या है हमारा मीट. We get meat from goat, sheep and poultry like chicken, hen, duck, turkey and goose. Next, eggs. Eggs are eaten as food the world over. We get eggs from hen, duck and goose. Fishes and seafood. Fishes are obtained from fresh water as well as from the sea water. Means fishes हमें fresh water मतलब river से, pond से भी मिलती हैं, lake से मिलती हैं and also from the sea water. Oyster, crab, lobster, prawn and some algae are popular seafoods. Fishes and seafoods are rich sources of iodine and proteins. This is very important. Fishes और seafood से हमें iodine और proteins मिलते हैं. That is the reason the people who live in the coastal areas, they never get deficiency of iodine and proteins in their body because their main food is fishes and seafoods. Next is milk and milk products. We get milk from cow, buffalo, goat and sheep. Mainly cows and buffaloes are reared for milk. Milk provides us with proteins, fats, vitamins and calcium. So these main nutrients that we are getting from the milk. It is used for making cottage cheese, paneer, butter, ghee, curd, khoya and sweets. Now knowledge that this is important. Now here two terms are being given. Pisciculture, apiculture. Pisciculture क्या होता है? Rearing of fish is called pisciculture. Rearing of honeybees is called apiculture. Rearing मतलब पालना. इन्हें सेल करने के लिए पाला जाता है. जब फिशेस को लार्ज अमाउंट में पाला जाता है उन्हें बेचने के लिए, उसको कहते हैं पिसिकल्चर. और जब हनी बीज को पाला जाता है उसको कहते हैं एपीकल्चर. हनी. Now honey is produced by honeybees from the nectar. Nectar means juice collected from flowers. It is stored in the beehives. Beehives means छत्ते. जो हनी होता है, शहद होता है, उसको छत्तों में स्टोर करके रखती हैं हनी बीज. हनी contains sugar, minerals and some enzymes. It is easy to digest. It has antibacterial property and medicinal value. Therefore, it is used to make several Ayurvedic medicines. Now, these are the benefits of eating honey. हनी में शुगर, मिनरल्स और कुछ एंजाइम्स होते हैं जो इसको इजीली डाइजेस्टिबल बना देते हैं. इट हैज़ एंटीबैक्टीरियल प्रॉपर्टीज़. ये कुछ हार्मफुल बैक्टीरिया जो हमारी बॉडी में प्रेजेंट होते हैं उनको किल करने की इसमें कैपेसिटी होती है। इसकी मेडिसिनल वैल्यू है, दैट्स वाई इसको काफ़ी आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन में यूज़ किया जाता है। Now after this our first checkpoint 1. Now this is also your homework. You have to do it, and in the next class we will discuss all these exercises. Understand till now? Now our next topic is how living things get food. Non-green plants and all animals including human beings cannot make their food. They get their food from the plants or other animals that eat plants as food. Hence, green plants are called autotrophs, while non-green plants and all animals are called heterotrophs. Autotrophs क्या होते हैं? Green plants. Now green plants वो अपना खाना खुद बना सकते हैं फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस से, जबकि जो नॉन ग्रीन प्लांट्स होते हैं, एनिमल्स होते हैं, वो अपना खाना खुद नहीं बना सकते और उनको हम हेटेरोट्रॉफ्स बोलते हैं। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज ईटिंग हैबिट्स ऑफ एनिमल्स। Depending upon the food they eat, animals are grouped as herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores और plant eaters जो सिर्फ plants को खाते हैं उनको herbivores कहते हैं। So इसका डिफाइन क्या है? Animals that eat plants or their parts are called herbivores or herbivorous animals. The word herbivore has been derived from the word herbi, which means plant, and vor, which means eater. Cow, buffalo, goat, horse, sheep, deer, giraffe, elephant, zebra, rabbit, squirrel, etc. are examples of herbivores. Herbivores have sharp cutting teeth in front and flat grinding teeth at the बैक। सो इनके जो आगे के शार्प कटिंग टीथ होते हैं उससे वो अपना खाना काटते हैं, और उनके पीछे फ्लैट ग्राइंडिंग टीथ होते हैं जो उनका खाने को चबाने के काम में आते हैं। यू कैन सी सम पिक्चर्स ऑफ सम हर्बीवोरस एनिमल्स ओवर हियर। इनमें है काओ, गोट, डियर एंड जिराफ। Next group of animals are carnivores or flesh eaters. Flesh means मांस खाने वाले। Animals that eat flesh of other animals are called as carnivores. Now carnivores animals, the word carnivore has been derived from the word carni, which means flesh, and vor, that means eater. Lion, tiger, leopard, frog, dog, lizard, owl, vulture, snake, etc. are carnivorous animals. Now you can see pictures of some animals over here. Animals such as lion and tiger have sharp claws and powerful jaws. लायन एंड टाइगर के कैसे होते हैं? उनके शार्प क्लोज मतलब पंजे होते हैं, और पावरफुल जॉज मसूड़े उनके बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल होते हैं टू होल्ड द प्रे। दे टीयर द फ्लैश विद देयर शार्प एंड पॉइंटेड टीथ। सम एनिमल्स सच एज स्नेक्स एंड क्रोकोडाइल्स स्वेलो द होल एनिमल्स। स्नेक और क्रोकोडाइल क्या करते हैं? एनिमल को पूरा का पूरा ही अपनी बॉडी में ले जाते हैं, उसे स्वेलो कर लेते हैं। आउल एंड हॉक, बाज और उल्लू जो होती हैं, दे टीयर द फ्लैश विद देयर शार्प एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग बीक्स। फ्रॉग्स ईट इंसेक्ट्स एंड वर्म्स। नाउ knowledge desk. Scavengers such as vultures, jackals, hyenas, etc. are also carnivores. They do not prey, but they eat the flesh of dead animals. They do not prey means वो शिकार नहीं करते, लेकिन जो कार्निवोर्स एनिमल्स होते हैं लाइक लायन, टाइगर, इनका शिकार किया हुआ जब वो छोड़ देते हैं उसको स्कैवेंजर्स जैसे वल्चर्स, गिद्ध, जैकल्स और हाइनास उसको खाते हैं। Now here wild dog and wild cat are carnivores. Beside carnivores, some bats are frugivorous, fruit eating, while some others are vampires that are blood sucking. Vampires bats are found in Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. Now, dog is generally an omnivorous, but wild dog is a carnivorous animal. Now, next topic is omnivores. These are the plant and flesh eaters. Animals that eat both plant and flesh of other animals are called omnivores or omnivorous animals. The word omnivore has been derived from the word omni, which means all, and vor, which means eater. Man, hen, bear, crow, house sparrow, etc. are omnivorous animals. Bear eats twigs of plants as well as termites and also likes honey. A crow eats anything. A house sparrow feeds on insects as well as seeds. So, बियर ईट ट्विग्स. ट्विग्स मतलब प्लांट्स की वो छोटी टहनी है उसको खा लेता है. एज वेल एज टर्माइट्स. टर्माइट्स मीन्स दीमक. एंड ऑल्सो लाइक्स हनी. क्रो कुछ भी खा लेता है. अ हाउस स्पैरो, see the picture over here, that feeds on insects as well as seeds. Now, food and feeding habits of few animals are given in table 1.1. Now, you can see some examples are given over here. Like human beings, food they eat: cereals, pulses, fruits, milk, vegetable, eggs, meat, fish, etc. And these are omnivore. Dog eats flesh, chapati, bread, rice, biscuit, and this is also omnivore. Similarly, some more omnivore are given like cat, crow, house sparrow. These all are omnivore. Now, next is rat. Rat eats grains and stored food and it comes under herbivore. Rabbit eats plants, their leaves, roots and stem. This also come under herbivore. After that, cow, buffalo, horse, elephant, butterfly, squirrel. These all come under herbivore. Next group of animals is frog. Frog eat insects and flesh and it comes under carnivore. Bat eats insects and flesh. It also come under carnivore. Similarly, lizard, tiger and lion also come under carnivores. Now that was our last point. Now this is checkpoint 2. Write true or false. Now this also you have to do as homework. You have to find out from the chapter. First you have to read the chapter thoroughly. After that, try to do all the book exercises with pencil. You can do on the book with pencil if you are having the book. Otherwise, do on your rough notebook. And in the next class, we will discuss all these book exercise. So already you have to done the checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2, practice time. In this you have to do the tick the correct answer, fill in the blanks. Okay? And on the next page, try to do the science quiz and puzzle. In the next class, we will discuss all this. Thank you, all of you.